Thanks again for stopping by to check your girl out. I'm just gonna get into the look because this one's gonna be a long one. And if you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button because you are going to miss out on any other videos that are coming out from this dope girl. Anyway, while I'm tooting my horn, starting off with my face base by Bobbi Brown. When you guys hear me saying face base in either the videos or on Instagram, this is what I'm talking about, guys. If you have oily combination skin, this is what you need to use to look just simply amazing. So all I do is just put my finger in there and apply. I've done my brows already. If you aren't familiar with doing brows, check out, I'm gonna link the card up above so you can learn how to do yours. And if you do know how to do yours, go ahead, get it done right now, and then just put your face base on. Next, I'm gonna be using my foundation, and this is my foundation from Makeup Forever from Gen Beauty LA. So I was told when you're using this foundation, you want to use a damp beauty blender. So if you do have a beauty blender, you go ahead, damp it right now because you're going to be using it for your application. So all I do is pump. Drag it, you just basically just dab it onto your skin. The people at the Makeup Forever were like super amazing when you were matching you. Like if you had any questions or like if you wanted to know any techniques, they were like more than willing to help to break it down for you. And if you have the same cut that I have, don't forget to apply that to your ear or else your ear is gonna stand out. I hope you guys are loving the sexy voice. Because as those of you guys that are new to my channel, I went to LA and like the fluctuation of temperature totally changed my voice, and hence I have this beautiful sexy voice. I hope you like it. Next I'm going in with my dual concealer by Sheer Cover, and this is in medium tan. So I'm going to be using the light one right here. Next, I'm going to be using one of my favorites. This is MAC Pro Wear Concealer, and this is in NW25. All I do is just basically pump it onto my finger, and you get a lot. Like this goes a long way. My finger, I just. I hope you guys can hear me because this sexy voice keeps going in and out. Listen. For your next step, you want to set your concealer. If you're new to this channel, I always say once you use something wet, you have to use something dry because you don't want in the middle of the day that your face just slides off. You're like, whoa, what's that? You don't want that. To set my concealer, I'm going to be using my contour brush by Real Technique and going into one of my favorite. If you're new, this is, I always explain it to people, this is Fairy Dust in a palette, and it's Shade and Light by Kat Von D. And I'm going to be using, as you guys can see, I've already hit pan here. I use these two colors. Using Soft Ochre by MAC, I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to my lid. Now, I have a discoloration on my lid, like my lid is totally a different color from my face. So I basically just do that to even the tone out. Next, what I do is using my arrowroot powder, guys. Using my arrowroot powder with my wedge, I just tap it in there. And then now I'm going to apply that still with the Kat Von D powder on. Next, going in using my Deluxe Crease brush by Real Technique. I love this brush, especially for the crease, hence the Deluxe Crease brush. Using Leisure Time from MAC. I hope you guys can hear me. Using Leisure Time from MAC. I just tap into it. It's like a beautiful purple. I'm just going to look up a little bit, not closing my eyes all the way, and I'm going to apply that into the crease. 601 by NYX, Black Bean. this. Take my mirror so I see what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna spread it out. Still staying close to the lash line. Now using base shadow brush by Real Technique, I'm gonna go into my Creative No. 1 palette. Sorry, Creative Me No. 1 palette. And then using this beautiful purple right here. Now my favorite part I always tell you guys is to blend, blend, blend. Because if you don't blend, it will look like you just started. So you just have to be patient and blend. So using my Morphe M507 guys, I'm gonna go back into the Creative Me No. 1 palette by Coastal Scents. And using this color right here, I'm gonna tap. Now going in using my e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, going back into the Creative Me No. 1 palette, and I'm going to use this color right here that we just used to blend everything out. Back into Kat Von D, and I'm using this color right here, Shadow Play. I just apply that to the brush and go to the side of my face, right in the hollow of my cheeks. And that's also another illusion that makes, if you have a small forehead, stay away from applying that to your forehead because you're only going to make it smaller. But if you have a big forehead, this is a neat trick to make it look a little bit smaller. It's BBH time. Bronzer, blush, and highlighter for those of you that are new. So my bronzer today, I actually got this at Gen Beauty and it's the Hoola by Benefit. Who stood in line for this is like Mac. I'm using my e.l.f. blush brush. And I'm just going to go into Hoola. And I'm going to apply that right where I contoured. Now I see why people go nuts for Hoola. This is like a very amazing product. Like look at that, look how sharp that line is. Holy smokes. For highlighter today I'm going to be using 05 Luminoso and using my e.l.f. blush brush. And for highlighter I'm going to be using Milani Fantastic. This is their face and body baked bronzer. This is like amazing. I'm literally going to look like a beam of light once I'm done applying this. And right where I ended Luminoso, I'm going to add, I'm going in and using MAC Skin Finish. This is their Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish powder. I'm just going to use my finger, go in here, and apply that to the bridge of my nose. I'm going to be using Milani. This is their Brilliant Shine Lip Gloss, and this is Venice. Look guys, I hope you guys like it. Comment down below, rate, subscribe, leave me a comment, whatever you want to see. You guys had fun watching me today. Anyway, come back next time. Bye!